Hello, 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 hello.
Hello.
Welcome again. This is Adam,
Well, this is Adam.
and this is Matt.
There you
So I
go.
was going with you. I'm going to name you. You name me.
Oh no.
That is Adam Lansbury,
That's that guy.
Matt Bravo, and we are here, nerds with aliens.
Are you ever gonna get it right?
What was it?
Popcorn.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're popcorn and nerds.
That doesn't sound half bad. Sweet and
Pop, pop,
salty.
pop. Yep, sweet and salty. Nerds with popcorn. Here we go. We're going to talk about another enjoyable movie that we just saw. In some cases, it is just saw. In some cases, it's well, we're going to talk about it.
God. This one is Fanboys,
Fanboys, yes, from 2006,
2009.
2009.
So technically, it was filmed in 2006, and then it went through development nightmare, and it was rewritten, it was refilmed, it went through so much crap, and finally the official release was 2009. Yeah, because Harvey Weinstein is a total scumbag.
Also, I heard it had some funding issues.
It had some issues, and then Harvey Weinstein jumped in, and he didn't like the whole cancer aspect of it, so he cut all that out, had them do reshoots. The fans started a whole petition against him to bring it back. He gave in, and then they had to reshoot some more stuff with a new director to finish the original story.
I did not know that. Wow,
Yeah.
that's good to know.
And then after all that, it finally, I think it was shelved for about a year. It went to Comic Con. They finally saw the finished product, and it was maybe a year or two. I can't remember. I'd have to look before it officially hit theaters with like a limited run, and that's why it's not known by everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the more you know, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah.
But I found this movie to be very excellent.
Oh yeah, yeah. As a fanboy for Star Wars and everything, it was good.
As a fanboy in general,
Yeah.
I mean, I found it to be really good. I mean, I also am a slight fanboy in Star Trek as well, only Next Generation.
Mm.
But I still found it to be very enjoyable, even though it shat on that part of myself.
It did such a good job pooping on it. I loved it.
Yeah, we talked about this earlier. I told Adam, I was like, I never noticed that there was such a divisiveness between the two fandoms, and he's like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never been a fan of Star Trek. I've tried. My aunt was a huge Star Trek fan and gave me a Star Trek Pez. It was like a limited edition, numbered and all that. And I threw it in a box in my room and I was like, that's cool.
You didn't even eat the Pez.
I didn't even open it because I felt so bad.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, live well and prosper, sir.
Eh, may the force be with you.
All right, so this movie begins with one of the greatest openings
Yes.
you can ever do. Chumbawamba.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the crawl.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah.
There's the crawl. I'm sorry. Yes,
Yeah, you've got
there
to
is the
start
crawl.
with the crawl. I have to say the crawl was a nice little touch, and I like the counter.
Sent via iPhone, by
Yeah,
the way.
that was good. I like that because it kind of shows like somebody emailed this to somebody else, or well, texted somebody.
Hmm.
But I like the counter they did that was actual live, like 29 seconds, 28, 27, and then it goes to jump.
Meaning how long it is until the release of the movie,
Yeah, of the Phantom Menace.
because that's what they're tracking throughout the whole movie is how long it is until the release of Phantom Menace.
Yeah, which everybody was excited for.
Yes.
I was pumped when I
Yeah.
first saw
So
the trailer.
it was a good crawl. It was a good crawl. It was a
Yep.
good crawl. I love how they're like breaking the fourth wall and being like, "So, do you ever wonder like if aliens are ever going to see this
Yeah.
floating down in outer space?"
Where's it
And
going?
they're just going to be like, "What the fuck?" But yeah,
Yeah.
so it begins with that. It's really interesting. But then begins with the party scene,
Hmm.
as I just mentioned earlier, with the Chumbawamba song. I get knocked down and then I get up again. Because if you ever wanted to date a movie, you gotta use that song.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's any other way.
Yeah, and we get to meet the main character, who is basically coming off of I've been away from my friends for 3 years,
Mhm.
and I'm going to get back to know them all.
Yeah,
So, Adam, can you tell me who the main characters are?
I can. Sam Huntington, he plays Eric. He was also, I just had it too. He was popular for a bit, but that's okay. I'll keep talking. Christopher Rodriguez Marquette plays Linus. Dan Fogler plays Hutch. He's known for Fantastic Beasts right now. And
Mm-hmm.
he is a funny dude. I do like him. Jay Baruchel plays Windows. Kristen Bell plays Zoe. I've got and Seth Rogen's in it, so
Yep.
he plays 3 different characters.
Yeah, one of my favorite things about Sam Huntington is that he was really good in 2 movies that I like that also had the same co-star for him. One is called Superman Returns
Okay,
with let me just find that out. I can't remember the name of the Superman.
is that the Brandon Glee?
Yeah, Brandon
Brandon.
Brandon Routh. Brandon Routh.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes,
He was
Brandon
in
Routh was
Chuck.
in that. Yes, and then also he was also in another movie with Brandon Routh. My goodness.
Sucks. You have to scroll through IMDb forever.
Yeah, you would have think I would have loaded up my computer so I could figure this out, right?
You would think, but
But my computer decided to die.
my 2 are going right now.
Oh, Dylan Dog. That's what it was.
Dylan Dog, Dead of Night.
Dead of Night. Yes,
Yeah, never saw it.
they're both together in that movie.
Okay, right on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he plays like the dead character that's going to be his best friend.
Okay. Oh, the one I was thinking. I just saw the picture. Detroit Rock City, and I just
He-
watched it like a week ago. So
He is also in Detroit Rock City. That
Yep.
horrible movie.
I,
That's to be talked about later.
I'm gonna hold back on this one.
That's a horrible, stupid movie.
Anyways, so, so in the party scene, and you finally see him like kind of hook back up with his friends. They were fighting over Boba Fett, and Jay Baruchel was talking about well, he has a jetpack. So did the Rocketeer. I thought that was such a nice little nod. And right now, Book of Boba Fett's going on.
Exactly.
Yep.
And the Book of Boba Fett. Right now, we're in 4 episodes in,
Mhm.
and the show is lame.
I'm not minding it. I get the feeling it's gonna be a slow burn.
There's only going to be like 7 episodes.
Okay, so it's
So-
not gonna be a slow burn. It's just gonna be a burnout.
Yes,
I
I
didn't
mean, there's
realize
7
that.
or 8 episodes in the whole series, and the whole thing has gone so slow so far. They're so wasting so much time on Tusken Raiders.
I kind of like the backstory of the Raiders more than I'm liking some of the new stuff.
Well, that's good because they pretty much ended that with the last episode where they showed that they all died.
They all died. Huge
Spoiler alert.
by the way. Yeah.
Now, let's face it, if you're listening to this, you probably are already all up on Star Wars.
Oh yeah. And we're probably not gonna tell you spoilers every time. Just assume.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I thought that was a really interesting conversation because I think Jay Baruchel was right on that. Is that
Mhm.
there was no reason to think that Boba Fett is the coolest as everyone seems to think he is.
Yeah.
Even though in Mandalorian season 2, Boba Fett was
It was awesome.
the shit.
Yeah. I think up until the Mandalorian, you're right, like 100% that was accurate. He was all flash, no substance. He never really did anything, and then he got kicked into a Sarlacc pit.
Yep, he got kicked and also grabbed. Remember, which is another thing about it. He was like, all right, so he was grabbed, and he knows what the Sarlacc pit and what it is inside of there.
Mm-hmm.
And on this last episode of Book of Boba Fett, he just decides to hover right above it. Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna just put our ship right above it.
Yeah, inches from the mouth.
And we're like, what's gonna happen? Gee,
Oh,
I
no.
wonder.
Yeah, it was fun seeing the Sonic. What is it called? The Sonic bomb. I forget the name of it, but seeing that go off underground, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
so back to this
Whoops.
other Star Wars adjacent project.
Yeah.
These 4 characters are reunited at a Halloween party, and we have the main character who is played as as Adam just mentioned by Sam Huntington.
Mm-hmm.
Reunites with his friends that he's been away from because as soon as he graduated, he gave up all of his dreams about being a cartoonist and things like that. And
Yeah.
decided to work for his father, and his father has been basically grooming him to take over the company.
Yeah, as a car dealer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
He
like
owns a car
that's
dealership.
yeah, and so like we have this character Eric who's reunited with his friends,
Hmm.
and his best friend Linus, who we find out shortly afterwards has got a deathly definitive case of cancer
Yeah.
that's going to kill him
Yeah, he's terminal at this point.
within 3 months or so.
Yeah.
Which, if you're keeping count, and they still keep count of when the movie's gonna come out, but it just shows how idyllic they are.
Yeah.
And not really facing up to what's the reality of what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
These are like, we got 6 months, so and so days,
Yeah.
and 2 hours.
We've got this. We're gonna do
But
this.
he's
It's
terminal,
good.
and he's like got 3 months. So
Yeah. Yeah, and then once Eric, the main character, finds out that he's terminal, that's when their whole childhood kind of comes rushing back and like, well, let's do this.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The catalyst is that Eric is with his dad, and his dad offers him the full shebang.
Yeah. All 15 dealerships.
Yeah, all 15 dealerships. Also, we're skipping over his brother.
Oh yeah.
His brother, played by
Roy.
David Denman,
Denman, yeah.
David Denman, who is basically Roy from The Office. Who he even delivers the one line later on in the movie, "What's up, my nerds?"
Yeah.
Which I'm like, you fucking stole that from the movie, from
The Office.
The Office.
Yeah.
But that was pretty cool. But his brother is an asinine asshole.
Yeah.
And he's trying to basically steal any credit that his brother gets, and also they're both competing for the position of their father's love. But you find out that while he has Eric has his dad's basically go ahead that he's going to give him everything, then that just happens to coincide with this mission he has with, my friend needs me and I want to do this thing, and we're going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to go for it, damned all the consequences.
Yeah.
And it's like, damned all the consequences, then it's like, all right, there's going to be consequences, and then it's like, do I really want to do this because I'm messing up my life that I've been building up the past 3 years?
Yeah, my actual future.
But he still goes forward, and I love that.
Yeah.
I love that he chooses friendship. He chooses light.
Yeah.
He chooses to go ahead and risk it all, and that he, like, when he's skipping forward here, when they break into the Skywalker Ranch, and he just stares at the image of Darth Vader.
Yeah.
And he's just looking at that, and he's like, that's my future. If I choose to do what I want to do, that's me choosing following my father in his footsteps. And that's not my legacy.
Yeah.
That's what it is about.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to follow in his father's legacy.
It's
not necessarily ruling the world or the Federation.
Yeah, the galaxy.
Or the galaxy.
Yeah.
But it is, he doesn't want to follow in his father's footsteps. He doesn't want that future. He doesn't want to follow in that footsteps. He wants his own legacy, which they later on say, like, Fogel says, Dan Fogel, Hutch character says, we all need our own Death Star.
I was going to bring this up too, yeah.
We all need our own Death Star moment. The greatest thing that Luke Skywalker did was to destroy the Death Star.
Yeah.
And we all need that. We're all needing that one moment where we can do that.
Yeah, that moment that defines who you really are.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, that little speech with Fogler, like, I really like that. That was a nice little moment. And then Zoe Bell comes in and calls them all ladies or something.
Yeah, she's like, ladies, if you're done changing recipes.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a nice little
let's
tension
get going.
break.
Vegas awaits, babies.
Yeah. But yeah, the one thing I wanted to say about his dad was during the they're showing a commercial for his like a new commercial for his car lot, and on the, like, the lower part, he's standing there with like bikini women, and it says no minivans, and it immediately made me think of, he's the kind of like tan douchebag that would say straight up no fat chicks. Like, that's what the no minivans, just my mind went right to that.
I didn't think that myself. But
yeah.
Okay. I was just thinking, damn, man, there's Christopher McDonald. I love him.
Shooter McGavin.
Yeah, Shooter McGavin.
Yep.
He's also on what's the movie I'm thinking of? Requiem for a Dream.
Okay, still haven't watched it.
Yeah, all right. Requiem for a Dream. He has no red meat, no. All right, he's a big part of it. Even though
Okay.
he's not one of the main characters,
Mm,
he's a big part of it.
right on.
So, but yeah, I mean, I was thinking that, but yeah, he's definitely a douchebag
Yeah.
in this. Well, not really. I don't know. He's his dad. He's just he's a he's just him. He's doing his thing.
Yeah, and it works for
He's
him.
limited in what he relates to his son,
Mm.
but he's not necessarily a bad person.
No,
I don't think.
he gave his kid all 15
Yeah, I mean,
dealerships,
yeah.
and he doesn't seem like that old of a guy compared to how old his son is. So.
Yeah, I mean, he could have split him up and given him to each of his sons.
Yeah.
That's just me saying.
Yeah. Not that
like
I'm bitter about it.
Seems like it would have been a better option.
Yeah.
So you don't screw over
two
one
sons,
son.
yeah.
But yeah, and it's definitely interesting.
Yeah.
But I do love one of my favorite scenes in the movie is the you want us to strip to menudo?
That one's good. I was gonna write that note and I decided to skip that one.
Oh, come on.
I don't know why.
My favorite thing is that they're all there stripping to menudo, and Jay Baruchel pulls his pants down after he took it off shirt, and you see him in his tighty whities, and he kind of like puts his hand to his face, like, oh my god,
Yeah.
and he's like, you know what? Here you go, and he reaches into his pants or his underwear,
Yeah.
and pulls out a sock
The
and just
gym
throws
sock,
it.
yeah.
And
The next shot is the guy swinging the sock around.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh man.
So they definitely hold no punches on letting the guys laugh at themselves. So
Yeah.
I love that. That was good.
And then Fogler drops his pants, and they see his one nut, and he's
Okay.
he's embarrassed. Everybody's freaking out.
I have a big problem with this
Okay.
because a big part of my high school career, I thought it was hilarious to spread the rumor through other friends that I had one testicle.
That doesn't surprise me one bit.
And a lot of people in my high school thought I was the guy with one testicle.
Oh my god.
Because I lost it in a combine accident.
What were you doing?
That's the joke. The joke was, if you think I can lose a testicle in a combine accident without losing any other part of me, you're a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. You're not with all your
You need to stay an extra
capacities.
year in high school?
Maybe.
Yeah.
And the joke was, I was like, oh yeah, he used to wear Jinkos.
Because Jacobs have like
So much
room?
So much slack of jeans
Uh-huh.
that I was over I guess I was
Overcompensating.
over the mechanism.
Uh,
The mechanism.
Oh. During
It-
the accident you were wearing Jacobs.
Oh yeah, dude,
Okay.
and it would just sucked me in, but only ripped off one testicle.
Oh my god. If you haven't seen what a combine is, Google it right now.
Yeah, and the thought that it would only rip off one testicle
One testicle, yeah.
without anything else, you can see the hilarity in it. But
Yeah.
yeah, that was the joke in my high school, and I was known as the kid with one testicle for a long time, which was funny because, as some later learned, I got my high school girlfriend pregnant.
You can still get someone pregnant with one testicle, you know.
I know, but the likelihood, come on,
It's harder.
not for me.
Oh my god.
Now that we've had a little insight into my life,
Yeah. Let's never do it again.
yeah, now that'll happen eventually.
Oh, I have 5 more minutes.
What's another famous scene you like?
It was right after Eric finds out he's getting the whole business. He goes back to the comic shop to see the guys and show them some of his like old artwork that he dug up. And
Actually, did you? This is the way I interpret it. That wasn't old artwork because before that scene, he's working.
Oh yeah.
He's working on one.
Yeah.
And so to me, I'm thinking, oh, he actually just finished that.
Yeah, and took it over to him.
And to get over, he said some old comic book. He's
Yeah.
like, you can think you guys be interested in some old work from this?
Yeah.
But I was like, no, that's what he was just working on. He still works on it. He's still that guy.
Yeah. He just
Even-
doesn't want to admit it.
He just doesn't want to admit it.
Yeah. I didn't really pay that close
He
attention.
didn't pay
but
that
yeah.
close attention, but
Well,
yeah,
and
that's what I feel about it.
Yeah, it makes sense because I mean, you see him drawing and everything, and then he happens to have it. But yeah, during that scene, before he comes in, Fogler's trying to do the Jedi mind trick on Zoe Bell,
Yeah.
or not Zoe Bell, Kristen
Bell.
Kristen Bell.
But I know, but her
who
character
plays
name is Zoe.
Yeah, and he's like, was you want to take off your shirt, and then the final one, he's like, you want to take off your shirt? Just asks her.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then she was like, "No, asshole."
Yeah, I do like him a lot. I feel like he should have gotten more roles than he has. I don't know, he's
No, for that time, for 2006, in that time period, in the mid 2000s, he actually did. I'm gonna pull it up right now.
okay. I know. I mean, I know he had a handful, but I don't know. I felt like he never was a big actor like until Fantastic Beasts, and even then, he's still a secondary character.
No, there was a lot of stuff that he did.
He's looking right now.
I'm looking right now. He did Malarkey, American Dad, Love Happens, Taking Woodstock, Hysterical Psycho, Fanboys, Kung Fu Panda, the Macone Brothers, Balls of Fury,
Oh yeah.
Good Luck Chuck,
Yep.
Slippery
He was the
Slope.
doctor in Good Luck Chuck.
Slippery Slope, School for Scoundrels.
But a lot of these aren't big movies.
Oh no, they're
No.
not big movies.
No, and that's what I like. I feel like he should have been in some bigger movies. I don't know. I've always found him funny.
No, yeah, he's definitely good.
Yeah.
I like him.
Mm-hmm.
Which is strange to think because now in Fantastic Beast, that series, that's like 15 years later,
Yeah.
and he still kind of looks similar.
Yeah. He hasn't changed much.
So
His hair might be a little different.
yeah, but they're like filmed in like quote unquote period pieces.
Yeah.
So he looks different.
Yeah.
They look given that, but he's still the same.
He's still the same dude.
Yeah.
His laugh and when they're in the bar in Fantastic Beasts when he drinks the giggle water, that random like nah, it always makes me laugh.
Awesome.
Anyways, there are just a ton of little nods that they do to Star Wars, to everything.
Well, we got to talk about the when they first visit Captain Kirk's birthplace.
Yeah. Oh my god. So
And they meet Seth Rogen incarnation number 1.
number 1, yep, and he plays just some off character from Star Trek, and I love
no from Star Trek. He's a fanboy of Star Trek.
dressing up.
He's a Trekkie.
He's a Trekkie.
Trekkie. We like to be called Trekkers. Trekkie.
He's a Trekkie. And it's funny that I wrote it down. He calls they're talking about the statue of Kirk fighting Khan. Yep. And they look at me go, and the statue itself is ridiculous.
Did you notice the big penis?
I wanted you to mention it, so I didn't have to.
Yes.
Yeah.
The huge schlong.
Yep. And oh my god, they
dominance, exhibiting dominance.
Yeah, they definitely made sure that was in your face, but not like, hey, look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean the movie did?
The movie did.
Yeah.
No, the statue itself was like, hey, look.
Yes.
Yeah, but Seth Rogen says, well, they don't look alike because the whores at Viacom and
the Viacom will sue us if we use their likenesses.
Yeah.
So we do what we can.
Which is funny because if you look at their costumes and stuff they're wearing, none of it is actual Star Trek. Like their little symbol that they have is a star or something, not the little A looking.
Oh, really?
So much
you
crap.
mean the Star Trek people?
The actual Star Trek fans have no Star Trek anything.
Because the whores of Viacom.
Because the whores of Viacom, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought that was a nice little nod, like not a nod, but a nice little like screw these guys, because they probably tried to get it all and they were like, no, we're not gonna do that.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
No.
So yeah, that was good, and Seth Rogen's a hoot. I mean,
Seth Rogen was great.
Yeah.
He did great with their prosthetics. They gave him, if I'm correct, they gave him a prosthetic nose and teeth on that character, and he did it well. And then they got into their big group fight and stuff like that, and then which ends in the whole gang from that we're following go and wreck the Khan and
Kirk
statue.
Yeah.
And they drive away.
Yep.
With Sam, was it Sam Huntington giving them the pressed ham against the window.
Yeah, that's good. And
my favorite part of later on is the pressed ham.
Yeah.
Is the Kristen Bell.
I wrote a note because I knew you were going to bring it up, and I know this is going to make you mad.
It's not her.
It's not her.
I know.
She used a body double.
I know.
Okay.
I know. I know.
I just wanted to make sure I wrote that down because I knew it was going to come up.
I knew.
Yep.
When I saw it, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's my favorite part." That's not her though.
Not her.
That's not her.
No.
That boy can dream though.
You can, but I'm gonna kill your dreams.
Okay, so like one thing I want to think we should at least mention is Danny Trejo,
Yeah.
who makes an appearance out of nowhere.
There's such a random.
It's like so 2006.
Yeah. The amount of cameos in this movie it's a pretty big list.
It
also, Danny Trejo was just in Book of Boba Fett.
Yes, he
Another
was.
random one. So just tying it all back together.
That episode of episode 1, 2, and 4 of Book of Boba Fett, directed 1, 2, and 4. Yeah, I think it was 1, 2, and 4. It was directed by Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah, and he's big fans with Danny Trejo, and they both live in Austin, Texas. So
exactly.
Yeah,
so, I thought it was Anyways.
Yeah, Danny Trejo cameo.
So we get Danny Trejo as the chief.
The chief.
Who likes to refer to himself in third person.
Yep.
And he saves them from the menudo dancing.
Yeah.
And the striptease. And treats them all to some serious guacamole out in the middle of nowhere while they're camping.
Yep.
Which the guacamole was passed to him from I forgot what chef he mentioned.
I feel like he said Bam, so I want to say it was Emerald.
From Emerald?
Because I thought he said something about and then Bam, some lime or something.
Yeah, but it was basically like chives, like lemon, some and so, and then peyote.
Peyote.
Like, oh, I don't think this is normal guacamole.
Yep. They all start tripping a little bit.
They all start tripping.
I can't remember who it was, but someone was looking up at the stars, and then it turns to they jump to
hyperspace.
Hyperspace, yeah.
Yeah, that was the main character.
Was that Eric?
Not Eric. That was Linus.
Okay.
Yeah, because remember he's like dying, and he says, Danny Trejo says something about how death is the way to the road or something like that.
Okay.
Or to the way. And Linus says, I know exactly what you mean. It's to the force.
Oh yeah, yep.
And he's all tripping out, looking at it, and that's when it kicks into hyperspace.
Yep. And then it all comes back, and they finally.
But we also got to mention that Jay Baruchel sees on Fogler.
The little Ewok.
The little Ewok humping him.
Yep.
Ewok's humping you.
Oh, man.
Ewok, it's humping your leg. It's humping your leg.
That was good. And then they wake up next to each other, and he's like, why are you poking me, man? He's like, it's just my little R2-D2.
Yeah, don't flatter yourself. It's just my lucky R2-D2.
Yeah.
And then Fogler's like, you wish you had the girth and width of R2-D2.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, that was good. And then the chief introduces himself officially, fixes the van.
That he fixed the van.
Yep.
And gives Linus a whole shit ton of peyote.
Big old bag of peyote.
It's like, he's like holding that thing. I'm like, that's a lot of peyote.
Yeah.
I don't even know what peyote looks like. It might be a root. It might be whatever.
It's a plant, but I think you have to grind it down.
The point is, I have no idea what peyote looks like.
Yeah.
But I can tell that's a lot of shit ton of peyote.
Well, when he grabs it from him, and he's like, oh, cool. And he kind of shakes it to his ear. And it's it's the size of his hand. And then it all clicks. And he's like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he smells and he's like, oh.
Yeah.
He's like, you need this more than me. It's like, okay.
That was nice of him.
And then, because of Sam Huntington's Eric's character had insulted Dan Fogler's character about living in the carriage house.
Yeah.
Living with his parents.
It's just a garage.
He's speeding and not listening to him. He's like, hey, don't you think it'd be nice to get there alive? He's like, I'm sorry, I don't listen to douchebags. And then they get pulled over.
Yeah, well, the cop starts chasing them.
Well, the cop starts chasing them.
Yeah, they hit
over.
hyperspace.
And then they disregard rule number 2, which is apparently do not touch the red button.
Yep.
And I love the fact that when they do try to do the whole hyperspace, they hit all the buttons and stuff like that, and then they flip the switches, and then they hit the red button to all right, hyperspace kid.
Yep.
It doesn't work.
Nothing.
Nothing happens.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, let's reset. It's like, and it's basically mirroring the scene from Star Wars.
Yeah.
Episode 4, where they're trying to get into hyperspace and it doesn't work. And it's like, oh my god, this ship sucks.
This hunk of junk. Well, and I was gonna say that when they first get into Fogler's van, he goes to turn on the lights like on the ceiling, and nothing is working, and he punches the ceiling, and they all kick on. And I was like, that's such a Star Wars nod. It's Han and his ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they finally get it going, and then the R2-D2 scream when they're speeding past. I love it so much. That always makes me laugh, and it's such a stupid little thing.
Well, they introduce a lot of those sound effects throughout the movie. Like even when Jay Baruchel is talking to Rebel leader or whatever, the girl, his girlfriend on the on the hard book or whatever he's talking about.
The girl who is in Weeds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep, she's the daughter of Celia.
Okay, so even when he's talking to her, even though it's on his little laptop or whatever that they call that, the hard book or whatever. Tough book.
Yep.
Every time they cut to him, it makes a sound, which is a sound from an android sound from Star Wars.
That's good. They did a good job with those little things.
Yeah, they put a lot of those in.
Yeah.
And so they get arrested because even though they hit hyperspace or hyperdrive, they crash through a sign and they get arrested.
Yeah, and the sign just happens to look like Darth Vader. It says "Join the Force."
They crash through the sign and it leaves a hole that looks like a helmet, and then their taillights look like eyes,
red eyes. Yeah, and then the words that didn't break say "Join the Force." Yeah. And then, man, so for a little bit, I actually didn't take notes. Like,
it's really easy with this movie to just let it go by.
Yeah, you just kind of
But they go to prison or they go to jail.
Yeah.
And they're sitting there in jail, and all of a sudden, Dan Fogler has to take a crap.
And there.
And that's another cameo right there, though. Is what's his name from
Joe Lo Trulio?
Yeah. From so many things that from
everything.
Judd Apatow films.
Yep.
And also he was in Adam Sandberg's TV show. Where the cops
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yep.
Where he just comes in throwing the sandwiches at them.
Yeah. It's because he called him a really bad name.
Yeah. He's like, maybe you shouldn't have called that cup of fat.
Yeah.
Which is another thing about this movie is they really get away with a lot of things that really aren't kosher now.
Oh yeah, it definitely was that.
There are jokes that are like homophobic.
Yep.
That they're just laden on.
Yeah.
And that's like, oh, it's funny, ha ha ha. But nowadays, it's like, oh, that's kind of not cool now.
Yeah. Well, and they're calling like 4 different times they call somebody a retard, and like, in The Office does the same thing where you go back to that time, those 5-6 years or whatever, that was okay. Everybody was saying that stuff. That was the joke. It was cool.
No, but in The Office it's different because in The Office they're saying these things, and the people that are saying these things are the ones that are supposed to be like, you're not supposed to be saying these things.
Yeah. That's
why it's funny.
Yeah.
It's because these people are not realizing how what they're saying is wrong.
Yeah. This one they just say it.
Yeah, this one they just say it.
Yeah. If it was made nowadays, it definitely would have been different.
Yeah. So they definitely so Fogler uses these sandwiches to sit on
instead of sitting on the toilet seat.
Good Lord, boy, what the hell are you doing with a ham sandwich?
God, the amount of chew in his lip just grossed me out every time he talked. It so gnarly. Yeah, and then they go and they meet Judge Reinhold, who for the first time wasn't played by Judge Reinhold.
Yep, played by Billy D. Williams.
Yep, who, if you don't know, was in Star Wars, played
Lando Calrissian.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then from there,
yet another cameo.
So we're up to this is probably 4 because I'm sure we've missed a few.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've got no, we've hit them all because it was Roy.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? McDonald that plays his dad,
Yep.
and then Seth Rogen we
Yep.
hit, and
Well, I
then
guess
we hit
Danny Trejo.
Danny Trejo, and
Yeah.
then we hit with the guy that throws the sandwiches,
Jolo Trulio.
Jolie Trujillo.
Yeah.
You know his name. That's
I
amazing.
I don't know.
And then Judge Reinhold, who's played by
Billy D.
Billy D. Williams. So yeah, we're all
We're
up to
nailing
date.
it, yeah.
We're all up to date.
And the girl from Weeds.
And you even
Yeah.
got the girl from Weeds.
Yep.
And all that we got next is what's her name from Princess Leia.
Oh yeah. But we have to do Kevin Smith first.
Oh my God! How can we not do Kevin Smith?
Yeah.
All right. Sorry. So
Set the scene on this one.
no. Before we get to that, so the boys are in jail and they're bailed out by Kristen Bell.
Yep.
And she raises all the money she can from the comic book shop so that she can travel there by bus and blah 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 to bail them out. And then we find out that that Sam Huntington's character Eric is got a note from his dad that he vouched for him, saying, that they're good, that they need to be let out of jail. So Billy D. Williams lets him out, but he gives him the message that his dad gave him, saying, "Come home now, or you're fired."
Yeah.
And so now he's put with a choice to either do that or lose his job. And then that's when we get to the point where they're kind of staring into the sun. And Kristen Bell has now joined the gang. And she's like, "Let's go, boys. Blah, blah, blah. Vegas awaits."
Yeah.
While she's holding a cigar in her mouth for some reason.
Yeah.
That's a nice choice.
Always throws me off.
Nice choice. I thought that was a nice choice.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, oh, right on. She's fucking rocking.
I guess she's a punk rock chick, but it always comes out of nowhere. It's like, why does she have a cigar? They don't lead up to it. It's
not
just
even like
there.
a cigar. She's like a cigarella or something.
It was a cigar, but not a full size, because the cigarellas are like cigarettes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know what cigarellas are.
Oh yeah, this was chubby. This was like a stogie.
It wasn't that chubby.
It was chubbier than a cigarello.
I don't know. I've seen chubbier things in her mouth.
Oh my god, wish you did.
Wow.
Sorry, Kristen Bell. We're gonna move on, and then
I didn't wish I did. Hey, don't suck on your beard when you do that.
Oh no!
The microphone caught that. That just sounds disgusting.
Anyways,
He's so red right now.
that's just who I am. And then, so we get to Kevin Smith.
So we get to Kevin Smith.
Kevin
Do you want
Smith.
me to paint the picture?
I do, because this is gonna be good.
All right, take a deep breath, boys and girls.
Oh,
All right, so we get a scene with Kevin Smith where Jay Baruchel rushes out of the van because he needs to take a leak and take it bad. So he goes to the bathroom stall outside on the outside bathroom and he bangs on the door and it's locked. So he's there waiting, and then Kevin Smith comes humbling him by and is like, "Oh, there's nothing worse than having to take a piss and the door's locked, is there?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then out comes Jason Mewes rubbing his mouth saying, "Damn it, I don't want to do this anymore." And then Kevin Smith's like, "You'll do it and you'll do it fine," or something like that.
yeah.
And then out comes after that guy, after Jason Mewes comes the man who played
Kinky Kelly.
Kinky Kelly
I'm gonna look up his
from
name.
Clerks 2. And he's like, "Yeah." And Kevin Smith is like, "Didn't I tell you it was a womanly lips?" And Jason Mewes is like, "What the fuck do you mean womanly?"
His name's Zach Knutson.
Zach Knutson. He
Yeah.
did a great job.
Yeah.
Great cameo.
Yeah. Kinky
Which they
Kelly
must have
and-
filmed this near whenever they filmed Clerks 2. Because
Yeah. Oh, and that's so. Clerks 2 was right around 2006,
it was.
and these two just show up all three of them show up out of nowhere.
Except for Jay,
Mhm.
Jason Mewes, they all look the same as they did in Clerks 2.
Yeah.
Because Kevin Smith has the same outfit on.
Yep.
He doesn't have his hair and hat,
Yeah.
but Kelly pretty much looks the same.
And
And Jason Mewes looks the same, except he doesn't have he's got short hair.
well, and I can't remember which one, but there was one movie Jason Mewes was in where he wore a wig. It wasn't even his own long hair. So it could have been Clerks 2.
Yeah, it could have been.
Could have been.
I think Clerks 2 though, he did have that was his hair.
Okay.
I think he just got a haircut and then right after they
Just
filmed
happened it,
and
yeah.
did it.
And those, I mean, Kevin Smith is like the perfect person to pull in for Star Wars, Marvel, any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It'd be actually interesting to look up who did the director because
I can tell you who the director was. His name was Kyle Newman.
yeah, I'm looking at that Kyle Newman.
Yeah, he's done some TV shows, some music videos, nothing really that big. And it sucks because he didn't even get to direct this whole movie. Like he did it, and then they did reshoot stuff, and then when they did reshoots to fix, what Weinstein decided, they pulled a new guy in.
Well, you know what I'm looking at here? Adam F. Goldberg wrote the script, and he's the guy that created Goldberg's.
Okay.
It's based off of his life.
Oh, okay. Isn't he the same one that works with Seth Rogen a lot?
No. That's someone else.
Okay. I'm not sure now.
All of his credits are different things.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Keep on moving then.
Keep on trekking. He also, I think, wrote Balls of Fury or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, God.
Which is another
Fogler movie?
Fogler movie.
Yeah. It's one, I know the girlie wants me to watch it, but...
I've seen parts of that movie. Actually, I've seen that movie the whole entirety. I was so drunk, though. I barely remember it.
It's not good.
It was mid-2000s, man.
Yeah.
I don't remember a lot of those days.
See, you and I don't remember things for different reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just have crap memory.
You have crap memory. I have substance abuse problems.
Oh. This took a real spin.
Hello, my name is Matthew, and I'm an No.
Wrong meeting.
You almost got me to say it. I'm not going to.
And then they move on.
And then we move on.
Yeah, so we'll skip a little bit. They got all the stuff from they end up in Vegas. They meet
William Shatner.
Scruffy
Scruffy
Nerf Herder.
Scruffy Nerf Herder.
Scruffy Nerf Herder.
Scruffy Nerf Herder.
Did you say Muff Herder?
Well, I mean, come on, it
wouldn't surprise me.
It is William Shatner.
That's true. Yeah, so the Scruffy Nerf Herder who he's working or he's doing a favor for the guy who does online articles.
Yeah.
Yeah, has his own site. Which
is funny because Harry Knowles, who beats them up and then gives him the contact, has later become a bit of a let's just say he's done some things with fans so that people have not liked him now.
Oh, I knew there was something about him, but I didn't know it was that.
Yeah.
I thought he was very outspoken with politics.
No, he had a falling out with the public because let's just say he was canceled.
Oh. We'll talk about that one later.
So him beating up them and being like I can't believe Harry Knowles is beating us up.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Oh.
Kind of can.
Jeez. Yeah, you'll have to explain that one.
Anyway, so they go ahead and meet William Shatner, who's their contact, and he gives them key codes and some more maps onto the area that they're going to break into to get into the Skywalker Ranch.
Yeah.
And while they're there, they get into confrontations. Two groups get in confrontations.
Yeah.
The two boys, Danny Fogler and Jay Baruchel, get in confrontations because they were talking to some ladies of the evening, call girls, that they didn't realize were call girls.
Yeah. And in their defense, they didn't look like your stereotypical...
They look like call girls.
They look like just two chicks having fun at a...
They look like call girls.
Your call girls must be different than my call girls.
I'm guessing.
Because I don't use call girls.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Got him.
You got $20. Anyways, so these call girls were not $20. These call girls were $1,000 each.
And Fogler ended up talking to his for an hour and then blew it.
Yep. And they each talked to them basically for an hour.
Yeah, that's true. The other one just talked about Zoe the whole time.
So they got talked in, or they got wasted in for an hour, and they didn't even have sex with them.
Yeah.
Enter in Seth Rogen,
number
2. Actually, no. we missed Seth Rogen
Oh,
number 2.
we did. This is Seth Rogen number 3.
Seth Rogen number 2 was actually the guy that was the gatekeeper
Yep.
that was telling him that when they went, the other boys,
Eric
and
Linus.
Linus go in to meet who the Scruffy Nerf Herders, whoever that is, and they speak to this random guard who is dressed up in, I forgot the name of the makeup.
I don't know. It's Star Trek.
Klingon.
Oh, okay.
It's a Klingon makeup. And they say, we're here to meet Scruffy Nerf Herder. And he's like, "Arrgh!"
Growls at him and then rips him back.
Yeah, and then tears him apart, and tears them to where they need to go.
Yeah. That one was good.
That was Seth Rogen number 2.
He's pretty hidden, and if you know Seth Rogen, you know it's him. But if you're just, whatever, first time or whatever, he's hidden pretty well.
Yeah.
Like, the makeup was good.
Yeah, well, especially if you know his lower face,
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And then we get to Seth Rogen number 3. Let's jump back to where we just were.
Yep.
Where he is the pimp of the 2 prostitutes, or ladies of the evening, that Jay Baruchel and Dan Fogler are trying to talk to because they think that they're actually girls that are interested in them.
Yeah. And
just a tip, guys, if really hot girls are interested in you, might be good to ask them, is this on the up and up?
Just word it correctly. Yeah.
I mean, you don't want to offend them.
No, don't ask if you're a prostitute. At least say, like, I don't know, are you working?
So, no, just ask them, so what do you do? And if they say, I do this, then you're like, okay, I'll talk to you later.
After you go to the ATM? Got him.
No.
So one
PayPal.
They
accept PayPal.
God. One of the sex workers. That's one thing I keep forgetting. One of the sex workers, her name's Jamie King. She's an actress. She's been around for some time. She was married to the director. And I guess this is the only movie she ever had. Her name, Jamie King, what's his last name? Newman. Yeah. So there's a random fact for you.
And then they got divorced.
I don't know. I didn't care enough.
That's
so I didn't
the
look into
saddest thing.
Me not caring or them getting divorced?
Them getting divorced. That's the only oh.
Is it true though? Or is this in your head?
I'm saying that's sad.
Did they get divorced?
You said that.
I didn't say they get divorced. I just said this is the only time she used that full name.
So, anyways, they're all being chased. Scruffy Nerf Herders, giving them the details, and then the Star Trek guys, the Trekkies, have found them as well.
Yep.
So they start chasing them. The 2, Linus and Eric. And then Jay Baruchel and Dan Fogler are being chased by Seth Rogen number 3 in the hotel, and they all come across each other, and they're saved because when they get caught, this Trekkies insult Han Solo.
Yeah.
They insult Han Solo, and the Seth Rogen number 3 is like, no one calls Han Solo a douchebag or something like that.
Yeah, I can't remember what he called him.
Yeah. And then he goes after them, and then they get away.
Yeah, it's like 1 on 20.
Yeah, while they're doing it. Which is all great and all until Linus falls down and gets sick. And has to go to the hospital.
They're screeching away in the van. Your favorite scene pops up, and then...
Yeah, they were Kristen Bell's likeness. Presses ham against the window.
Yep. And then they look, and Linus, the door's open. Linus isn't there, and the van's still moving. What's happening?
Just breathing in.
Oh, God. And then you see Linus lying on the ground, just out.
Yeah, it's so sad.
Yeah. That moment really does hit differently than the rest of the film, because you kind of forget that, like, this whole trip isn't just to see the Phantom Menace. It's to see the Phantom Menace because he's dying of cancer. And they do a good job of kind of, zeroing back in on he's not okay. So yeah, it's not just straight comedy the whole time, which, like I said, they balanced it well. And then so they end up going to the hospital and find out he's a little worse off than he's been saying. And that's
Yeah.
where we get to meet our next cameo.
Yes.
Yeah, the late great Princess Leia. Yeah, Carrie Fisher plays just a doctor. I don't know her name.
I don't know the name of the doctor's name, but
Mm.
Carrie Fisher does play the doctor.
Yep.
And is very sweet.
Yeah.
You know, it's a good representation of Carrie Fisher.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a nice little nice moment with
Yeah.
her. Like, because they basically, because she says he can't survive another, or he can't do this trip, and then they decide to rally against all that and go ahead and do it no matter what, and they break him out of the hospital, and she's like, stop. And then Linus is like, come on, I really need this, or something like that. He's like, you're my only hope, he tells her.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay. She kneels down. She's like, all right, take 2 of these every 3 hours. And, whatever. And he's like, I love you. And he gives her a kiss on the lips.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh, yeah. And I think that was more of like we have Princess Leia getting kissed by one of our characters.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
like,
yeah. It wasn't like, oh, yeah. It's like they're getting, he's kissing a random lady.
Yeah.
He's like, we're gonna break the fourth wall and be like, Carrie Fisher getting kissed right now.
Nice. When he says he loves her, it's really quick and quiet, but she throws out the famous line between her and Han, and she says, I know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's super quiet and quick.
I saw that. Yes, you're right.
Yep.
He's like, I love you. And she's like, I know.
Yeah. And if you don't know Star Wars, she says it to Han in the first time, and he says, I know.
Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, and then the second time, he says, I love you, and she says, I know. So that's kind of like their little thing. Yeah, they both do it.
She does it too?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think so.
When was that? Because I can tell you when she
pull it up.
I can tell you when she tells him, because it's right before Hans gets frozen in carbonite.
Yep.
And she says, I love you, and he says, I know.
Yep. And the second one, I'd have to look up, but I know for sure. You explained. I'm gonna look.
No. We can leave it at that. We've got other things to do.
We've got to talk about this movie. And then, so they break him out of the hospital. He's got his meds now, so he can make it a little longer. And then they finally make it to Skywalker Ranch, and they break in using Linus's grappling hook. Which that whole scene, the fence is like 8 feet tall. Or not Linus, I'm sorry. Windows. Yep. And the fence is like 8 feet tall, and
they still do
he's
it.
like 6'6". He's not 6'6", but it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
They still get into Skywalker Ranch.
Yep.
They are able to get into the main hall where all the glorious things are there.
Yep.
Which all these artifacts
of Lucas's career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
they have Willow's spellbook.
Nobody
cares.
Han's statue with his gun.
Yeah, the blaster.
Yep. And then they also have what was it? R2D2.
Mm-hmm.
And the main thing I'm trying to think about.
Was it the Vader statue?
Yeah, the Darth Vader statue where they're standing against it.
Yeah.
And he's just imagining his future if he follows his dad.
Yeah, that's the one you were talking about in the very beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eric has that moment with Vader's statue, and it all kind of sinks in. And then from there, the security guards come in.
Ray Park?
Ray Park? Yeah. Yeah.
Who plays
Darth Maul.
Yeah. Are you sure it's not Parker?
No, I'm sure.
Okay, so Ray Park is there, and he's he's the main guy in charge.
Yeah.
And
the security.
And Kristen Bell's like, why do you guys have to wear those masks? And he's like, we have to wear these masks. And then his guy next to him is like, Harold, you make us wear these masks.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. It definitely seems like someone Like a security guard in charge would make a stupid decision like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've both worked in the private sector where people make you do dumb things.
Such stupid crap. Yeah.
So,
And then he whips out his batons, and the one line that's
and he does the whole kind of like
the dual lightsaber spin, and he says you're about to get mauled, or time for you to get mauled. He played Darth Maul, and it's such a stupid little. I'm done.
No. It is this fun little thing.
Yeah.
But like us who are watching it and have seen the movie,
Yeah.
will get it. But those guys, they would not have got it.
No. They're so confused by the whole thing. And then, so the one thing I don't know if you've ever seen it, but do you know what their masks were from? It's George Lucas's original movie, THX. I wrote down the name because THX 1138. It's like, I think George Lucas's first film he directed.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and that's like the security in that movie. That's their whole uniform. So yeah, that's a little nod that not many people would catch. I've never seen it, but I've seen those outfits before. And then they chase them. They end up in George Lucas's office. Oh no, they end up in the trash compactor first.
Yep.
Yeah.
No. They are running away because they're like, trying to run away, and they're going down different things, and then they go down a trash chute, and then they end up in the trash chute, whatever.
What they think is the trash compactor.
Yeah. And they're like, there's no way this is gonna be like, and then it starts kicking on some sound, and they're like, oh my god, we're gonna die.
They're all freaking out.
And Kristen Bell's like, hey idiots, that's the air conditioning, and this is the door.
Did you catch that when they show the AC vent, you can see the box fan behind it blowing the little strings on the vent? Yeah. That always makes me laugh. It's just so low budget. And then, so from there they make it out and they end up in George Lucas's office.
Yep. Where they find the rough cut.
Yeah.
On his computer.
On his laptop with a background of Jar Jar Binks.
I didn't catch the Jar Jar Binks, but yeah.
Yeah. God, I won't even get started on that. That poor dude. I will say as a side note, the guy who played Jar Jar he's had a rough life since that movie. Like, he had death threats. I think he tried to commit suicide or was planning on it. Like, that movie ruined his life.
Me so want to kill myself.
Pretty much.
I can't.
And then
me so sad.
And then, so we get, in like, 10 minutes, we get Ray Park. Craig Robinson shows up.
Yep. And, what's his name? What's his name from,
MacGruber.
MacGruber, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah. I Will Forte?
Will Forte.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I was hoping you'd get that one because it wasn't
coming. Ladies and gentlemen, he put his hands up like he just won the Olympics.
I did. The Film Olympics. It's a thing.
Will Forte. Yeah.
Just move on.
Mom, I did it for you.
I did it. I'm finally getting somewhere. And then so we get Craig Robinson, Will Forte, Ray Park, Danny McBride. He pops out of nowhere. And,
I'm telling you, it's all of the best of 2006.
Yeah, it really was. And the only cameo that we didn't get that I was a little surprised, George Lucas himself.
What?
And not that I wanted. I'm just saying I'm a little surprised that
there was no way George Lucas was ever going to make an appearance in this.
Maybe he's doing some random stuff.
And what?
I don't know. I'd have to look.
He doesn't even make live appearances in live.
He makes cameos in his Star Wars movies. Yeah. If you look in all three of them, he played some alien, and his daughter played an alien.
In the sequels?
And the prequels.
Prequels.
Yeah.
When he was last in charge of them.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
No. I'm not saying they were good.
I'm just saying.
We're moving on. And then, so Linus ends up getting to watch the film, and only Linus. And when he comes out and they're all waiting in the van for him, and you mentioned this earlier, I can't remember what he said.
That they were just really looking forward.
No, oh no, I'm sorry, I'm confusing things. He comes out and he doesn't even say anything. He just says Chewie.
Yeah,
He
he
just
says
calls
Chewie.
shotgun, yeah,
Yeah,
and then moves on, yeah, yeah, and then
because the next scene after that is him with
Eric.
Eric,
Yep.
and they're talking about that's when they have their real big heart to heart
Yeah.
about um, what what it basically what it means to be friends again,
Yeah.
and that the whole trip wasn't about the movie, but it was about them being together again.
Yeah. The actual friendship that was
Yeah,
still there.
and then Eric goes to because he hears the conversations with the other three, and they're teaming against
Windows.
Windows,
Yeah.
and he's like, "I'm gonna go save him." He's like, "Are you coming?" And then he's like, "No." Little Linus is like, "No, I'm good right here."
Yeah.
And he watches him go off, joining the other four or the other three, and it's like Linus is like, because he says it twice. He
Mhm.
they wait for him to beat, and he says, "I'm good right here." He says it again,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like knowing that his friends have his friend back, that
Mhm.
they're all together again. That makes him okay with whatever's going to happen in his life ending,
Yeah.
which is pretty dark and sad.
Sad, but it was done well.
It was done well.
Yeah. There was no big death scene. There was no last
Yeah.
hurrah. It was he was good, and then just kind of moved on.
Yeah, they move it on to show that he's passed on,
Mhm.
and they're now at the movies. They're in line to see the movie,
Yeah.
and even Eric's brother gets involved.
Yeah.
Douchebag.
It's the wars, man.
It's the wars. Gotta watch them together. So they all get together and they're watching it on opening night, and they got some beers. They say to Linus, they toast to him,
Mm.
and then the last line of the movie is like I told you,
Yeah.
Adam. What was my favorite line of the movie?
What if this sucks?
The movie sucks.
Yeah.
Because it's like you can be a fan of something,
Mm.
but ultimately it's just movies, man.
Yeah.
And what happens if something you're putting up, you're holding up into high praise?
Yeah.
And it's like, what if it sucks though?
What if it sucks? What do I do? Yeah.
So the only thing is, like, I imagine that they saw the movie and they're like, okay, the pod racing was cool,
Yeah.
but damn, I bet you Linus laughed at this.
Yeah. I bet he was bummed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's some good things about the first.
There are good parts. It's not a great movie.
It's. I'll tell you one thing. Hot take. Prequels.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather watch over the sequels.
Oh. I disagree.
I'd watch Force Awakens
Okay.
more than I would rather watch Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
But I would rather watch. Well, I don't know. I guess I'd rather watch Last Jedi
Mm-hmm.
over Return Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
But I would rather watch Revenge of the Sith way more than I would rather watch the last of the sequels.
Okay.
Was it the
Last Jedi? Is that right?
No, it's whatever.
Oh no, The Rise of Skywalker.
Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
I would rather no, because of the way it ends.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather watch the prequels because the prequels give a coherent story that are throughout the three movies.
Yeah.
Even though they're done poorly,
Mm.
the third one is done at least with well enough execution.
Yeah.
That I would rather watch those than watch two good well executed. Because let's face it, the first one was executed fantastically.
Yeah.
Force Awakens. Last Jedi was okay.
Yeah. I think Brian Johnson had a lot of great ideas and was
Mhm.
going in a good direction, but then with Rise of Skywalker, they kind of threw everything he did under the
Yeah, they
under the
basically
bus.
said, no, we're not going to do that." Because
Yeah.
let's face it, they did that because they didn't have a plan when they were going to do the movies.
Well, they didn't have a plan, and I bet some people were a little bitter too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but at least with the prequels, they had a plan.
Yeah.
So I would
say-
rather watch the prequels than I would rather watch episodes 1 through 3 than 7 through 9.
I'll say I've probably seen 1 through 3 enough times that I'd rather watch 7 through 9. That's just me. This movie though,
Yeah, well, this movie.
yeah, I can't wait till we do Star Wars because that's gonna be 9 fun films. Actually, it's gonna be what 11 fun films.
Oh, you're not gonna have me do.
You don't want to do Rogue One?
I'd rather do Rogue One than do any of the sequels.
I think if we're gonna do Rogue One, we've got.
I don't want to do what's it called?
The Solo.
Han Solo.
I think we should.
You're solo. You're by yourself. That means you're Han Solo. Let's just name you Han Solo.
I think
because you have no one.
I think we should because I think it would be a fun conversation.
I mean, Woody Harrelson's in it.
Woody Harrelson is in it. He's great. Thandie Newton's in it. Right? Yeah, she's in it. Like 2 minutes.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll get there. But yeah, so this one, what do you think overall? Like,
this movie, I loved it.
Yeah.
It's definitely dated in as far as some of the jokes are like, you don't think you can get away with that these days?
A little cringy sometimes. You're a little. Oh.
To me, they're not cringy, but I understand who they are. Like they were made when they were.
Yeah, cringy in the sense of like you cringe, like not cringy like
no,
TikTok.
I don't cringe.
Okay.
I don't cringe, but I do know that like things are inappropriate.
F my life then.
So.
Yeah.
But to me, this movie it hits that perfect melancholy of sentimentality and irreverence.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a silly comedy with heart. I mean, you can't ask for better.
Yeah, and that goes to the whole thing I was saying with like they balance the comedy. They kind of ground you a few times with the dramatic side of his death or him, having cancer, but it's still like it's balanced well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked it a lot. Even the girlie walked in on me. I was watching it months ago.
What were you doing?
I was watching the movie. I was watching it months ago, and she walked in like maybe 10 minutes into it, and she sat down, and I thought she was just gonna like ignore it and not find it funny. She got into it. She put her phone down and she watched the whole thing with me. So it shows like you don't
Kristen Bell, man.
What's that?
That's Kristen Bell.
I don't think that's why she watched it.
But I'm saying like that's a good marker for saying that it's good.
Yeah, and I like Sam Huntington. I like the guy who plays Linus. He was in Barry, which
he's in Barry.
He's in Barry, yeah. So and that's a fun show if you guys haven't seen that. But yeah, I liked it a lot. I definitely wish it did better than it did because the estimated budget and how much they made is such a poor ratio.
Well, yeah, I think this really got a really good screening because I don't think this got actually very good advertisement either.
No, it had advertising when it first was going to come out, and then they bailed. It came back out, and it was a limited run. They only did select theaters, and they made less than like $1 million.
Yeah, the first time I had a chance to watch this movie was on DVD.
Same. It finally showed up on at the rental place I used to go to, and I snagged it. And then as soon as I found it in stores, I bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it was good. And do you have any fun facts or anything?
I don't have any fun facts, but I do know that we named all the cameos. Let's see. Yeah, that's about it for me.
Yeah.
Is the cameos is all I had.
I wrote down a few. Arabesh, the language that you usually see written in Star Wars. It's on Fogler's van, on Hutch's van, and it actually spells out fanboys.
We missed we missed the cameo.
Who?
Ethan Suplee plays Ain't It Cool News guy.
News guy.
Yeah, the one who was the brother of the Rogue One that beat them up.
Yeah. Didn't we talk about it?
We talked about him, but we didn't mention that Ethan Suplee played him.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, we talked about who.
Ethan Suplee is also a big Kevin Smith character.
He's Snowball in Mallrats.
In Mallrats,
Yep.
But he also is one of the pots. He buys pot in Clerks too.
Yep.
He's like, where'd you find these guys?
Yeah. And he's the one you were saying that made some poor decisions in life.
No, Ethan Suplee didn't.
Who are you talking about then?
The guy that he played, Harry Knowles.
Oh, the actual Harry Knowles.
The actual
Oh,
Harry
okay.
Knowles.
I thought you were talking about the actor. So
Harry Knowles used to run anycoolnews.com,
Okay.
and he had some poor decisions that he was canceled over because of he was getting involved with taking advantage of fans.
Okay. I thought you meant the actor. Jeez. Yeah, that's different topic, different day. But yeah, the airbrush, it reads fanboys on the side of the van. Um Originally release date was '06. Harvey Weinstein's a scumbag.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then so a lot of the music was done by Mark Mothersbaugh. I'm not sure how to say it. He's the vocalist of Devo. Yeah, that one kind of caught me off guard. And then the reshoots were done by Stephen Brill. So I'm not sure. He's director. I don't know what he's done. But yeah, that's Fanboys.
That's Fanboys.
Yeah, if you haven't seen this one, definitely check it out. Hit somebody up that has it. It comes and goes on streaming all the time. Amazon will pick it up. Netflix will get it next. Definitely look for it. It's a fun one. A little nostalgia, and a lot of comedy.
Well, yeah, really good amount of comedy. That's actually very innocent.
Yeah, really.
It's just simple.
Not over the top. It's just kind of goofy fun and easy to enjoy. Yeah, I guess you want to call it.
Did we do it?
I think we did it.
We did it.
We done did it.
Oh my god, that's another one.
What?
That's another one we done.
Oh yeah.
We done it.
We done did another.
Done it. Done it. All right, look at us.
Yeah, this is Nerds with Popcorn.
Matt.
I'm Adam.
Bravo.
I'm just gonna go with Adam.
Lansbury.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. It was nice to talk to you.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.